All right, let's jump right into this explainer. Today, we're taking a quick 60-second history summary of the Roman Empire and blowing it up. We're going to really uncover the actual mechanics of their massive rise and the true weight of their legacy. So here's the big foundational question we need to ask. How exactly did one single small settlement manage to systematically grow into the absolute greatest empire in the ancient world?
Section 1. From City to Conqueror. To get our bearings, let's take a quick look at the timeline. According to tradition, the whole thing kicks off around 753 BCE with the actual founding of the city. From there, it's just this massive explosion of expansion. You've got their epic clashes during the Punic Wars, then a huge structural shift in 27 BCE with the first emperor, all the way up to their absolute geographic peak.
It's super easy to assume Rome was always just this inevitable powerhouse. But honestly, at first, they were just one of many local cities in Italy. They had incredibly humble beginnings, really just operating as peers among all the other neighboring settlements. But they obviously didn't stay small for long, and they definitely didn't pull ahead by accident. They leaned on three massive advantages to systematically take over those neighboring lands. First, an incredibly disciplined army that could just outlast opponents. Second, really smart tactical leaders. And third, a sprawling network of well-built roads. Seriously, those roads were like an unmatched logistical web for rapid troop movement.
Section 2. Defeating powerful rivals.
As their borders kept swelling, those little skirmishes inevitably blew up into massive clashes with established military giants. Taking down powerful rivals, we're talking about the legendary Carthaginian general Hannibal here, really proved that Rome's intense discipline and strategy could overcome some pretty impossible odds.
Section 3. The First Emperor.
Now, the year 27 BCE. This is a monumental turning point in human history. This specific date marks the total collapse of their old republican system and the formal, official birth of the Roman Empire.
And the guy at the center of all this? Augustus. By stepping up as the very first emperor of Rome, he completely transformed what was a sprawling, kind of chaotic territory into a highly centralized superpower under one singular rule.
Section 4. The Empire at its peak. Just think about this for a second. Under the Emperor Trajan, that one little Italian city from 753 BCE had become an absolute behemoth. The empire stretched all the way from Britain to the Middle East and from much of Europe deep down into North Africa. It's just a staggering, almost unimaginable footprint, all grown from that one tiny origin point.
Section 5. The enduring Roman legacy.
Because here's the thing about the Romans. They were master builders who left a permanent physical stamp on the globe. They laid down those extensive roads linking vast territories. They engineered aqueducts to pump fresh water to millions of people. They put up massive, iconic arenas like the Colosseum, and they laid down a remarkably lasting legal system.
Actually, scratch that. Let's really pause on that last point for a second, because that legal framework is arguably their most profound achievement. It didn't just vanish when the empire eventually fell apart. It actually still influences many countries today. The physical roads and aqueducts might be in ruins, sure, but the legal concepts they hammered out, they are literally still governing global societies right now.
The Roman Empire lasted for centuries and completely rewired human history forever. So as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with this. How is its legacy still shaping your world today? Seriously, next time you drive on a major highway or interact with the legal system, ask yourself how this ancient empire is still quietly operating in the background of your everyday life.